Professor Ward, just coming to you to show you what I'm looking at thus far. I've already mapped out what I believe to be on the 3-minute chart an anchor break uptrend and downtrend. If I get rid of some of these indicators here, these are my personal indicators, not the last two, but the top two. But we have here where it did not break the uptrend anchor. My uptrend anchor was this guy back here. If it would have broken this, I would have anticipated a continuation of the uptrend. But because it didn't, and it broke this downtrend anchor break on the 3-minute, meaning it closed below this horizontal line here. And you can see it did that on this big candle. So ever since it did this, I jumped in on a short here. And then it pulled back. And then I put another short here in case it broke out, and it got blessed on that one as well. So what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at price action. If I go to a higher time frame, let's go to 12-minute. Now I can get rid of these here. Actually, let me move these down to here, because what this will do is let me know that it's decided to continue the downtrend. That'll be perfect. Let me see, what do we have here? So if we look at this euro dollar on the 12-minute, what we end up seeing is I have resistance on the 36-minute chart. If I were to go there, what I was mapping out was I was mapping out this candle here. Of course, it went slightly above the candle I was mapping out. It went above it by about 14 pips, which is still fine for me because my stop loss was above this. I think it's at 109.20 or 109.30, something like that. But anyway, it's up here somewhere above this. So I wasn't anticipating, unless an uptrend breakout happened on this 36-minute chart above these candles here. I wasn't anticipating an uptrend on this bigger picture here. So what I did was I waited for it to go up, and as I saw it coming down, I was thinking where would be a good place to get in. I thought of this downtrend wick area here because it had pullback turn, that maybe this will be an area for a drop. So I went on ahead and took a chance. I'm in a short at 108.85. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why I don't have it on here. There we go. All right, in there. So we're in there at 108.85, and we're just going to short this thing all the way down to 108. All right, so I'm going to get out here at 108, and I'm basing that on the 12-minute. As you can see, if I turn this on here, looks like it already is. The indicator is identifying demand here and here and here. I do not anticipate these two to hold. Even though it's not highlighting this, I see this as a potential area of minor support. It's a support area, but it's minor, meaning it won't hold. It'll just pull back. So here we have a downtrend pullback to happen somewhere around this area because of this minor support pullback here, this red candle. Once it pulls back, it's probably going to pull back to one of these and then continue shorting down to this take profit. Once we get to this take profit, I'll probably put an order in and start buying once it gets down in between this candlestick in charge here. Then what I'll end up doing is putting a buy stop order probably at 108 to continue the uptrend, and then I'll come back with what I believe to be a TP for that. So this is what I'm looking at now. I just made money going up for this over the night, and now that it's gotten up here to what I thought was resistance, where it's going to turn, didn't do it right away. I was in drawdown a little bit, but now it's turned around, starting to come down, and just now jumping back in because I didn't know what this was doing. It scared me a little bit here, so I just jumped back in. I do think there's going to be a flip zone if I'm going to 30-minute. Flip zone is just a a zone that's created, kind of like the zone that we saw here around the 12-minute area. But there will be something that'll be created somewhere around this price 108.78. And that's because it's going to be in reference to this little guy here. This is what we call a drop-based rally. Drop-based rally is a sign of a reversal. My issue with this reversal is I don't believe it's going to go any higher than this because based on the bigger picture, there's no support until you get way down here. So I don't see this holding. I just see it being more of a pullback, kind of like this one here. So if I were, I could clone this here. I think I might do that. Put that, let's just say here. All right. And we'll call that the 30-minute. And again, it's just another pullback, but it's going to end up being a downtrend. So it's a downtrend pullback, meaning even though it's pulling back, it's going to continue the downtrend. It's not a pullback where you need to get out of your trade. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm just looking at resistance on this 30-minute chart, actually the 36-minute. Looking at resistance on the 36-minute chart. This is the candle I was looking at. Of course, it went higher. It went up here somewhere. I believe it's going to create a flip zone, continue the downtrend, pull back here, go up to that flip zone, and then continue the downtrend. And then when it gets here, it's going to pull back again. Probably come up maybe to this area here. I can see a little fighting with these wicks here. Probably going to pull up to here and then blow through this and then hit this. Then we'll be ready to go long. Right now, it looks like we're making some money already. Starting to turn and go down. Let's take a look at my what I call sequential analysis. And I'm just looking at different time frames. So on the low time frame, this is a 10-second chart, 30-second chart, 3-minute. Actually, this should be 1 minute. There we go. Turn it on. And then 3-minute. There we go. So it's just based on what this is saying. It is a downtrend right now. We have a smooth Akinashi saying the trend is down. The volatility and the momentum, I should say, is down. We call this white line the God line, G-O-D line, and the gray one here, going along that area, we call that the guide line. All it means is that the gray one is more so moving along with the candles and giving us an average of how the candles are flowing as far as momentum is concerned. And then the white one is a God line. It just means that this is taking in a lot more information to determine. And so when we see them coming together, like in areas like this, we know that there's going to be some type of change that's taking place with the trend and hopefully with momentum. So hopefully we get some good stuff happening here. You can see this is another account I have. It's already positive. And then this account over here, I just threw this trade on here because I thought I was already in it because I was confusing it with this one. But this one over here is already shorting, and so just see what happens. All right, you guys, have a blessed one. My main time frame, if I were to give you one, would be the 12-minute though, because we saw this on the 36-minute way back here. We're done with this resistance area. It was a major resistance area, meaning we should expect a turn. This is not a major support area, so there's no turn here, just a pullback. But I do believe this is a major support area. This whole sideways movement here is major support. So I do believe we're going to get a turn here. This candle is very powerful. So we're just going to wait for this to come down here on the 12-minute chart, and then we'll be good to go. And I'll be back for an uptrend. All right, you guys have a blessed one. Bye. Testing 1, 2, 3. Just checking to see if you guys can see my screen. Looks like oh, right, you were just hearing it, but it ended though. Are you able to see the screen as well? I'm trying to try this out. This is the first time I've seen them do this. Thanks for getting back to me, Rada. Testing 1, 2, 3. Checking out the video quality as well as the sound. Trying to see what works here.